Hello, and welcome to Take 5 with Vinay 5. Hey, that's me. I haven't put anything out in a while. I'm still working from home. I'm so grateful to be able to still work from home. But I do have a day job. So quality over quantity. First, I want to continue to thank everybody that is working to make life as normal as possible. Of course, first, medical personnel, thank you, God, thank you for the sacrifices that you are making. And then food processors, truck drivers, grocery workers, bank tellers, all these people who are making life as normal as possible in this time of pandemic. Thank you so much. Again, I haven't done too much lately, but I do want to bring TMI, teaching, motivation, and inspiration. So today I want to talk about politics, power, and purpose. With everything that's going on, why not, right? So when we think about politics, politics permeates everything that we do. Our law and order, our economy, even our culture. I say that because as an African American woman, many of us have decided to allow our hair to flow in its natural state. And in that natural state, we still have choices. Sometimes I have a curly fro, sometimes I have flowing twists. It's a choice. But it can also be political as I go into the workplace or if I go into different places. There's a perception that comes with that. And I'm so thankful that I have choices and I'm beyond worrying about what people think about my hairstyle. The next thing I want to talk about is power. There are a couple of quotes about power that I want to share. One says that power does not corrupt people, people corrupt power. There's another quote that says, when fear seeps into power, people begin to fear that loss of power and kind of lose their mind. Now let's talk about purpose. Every person that has breath has purpose. I tend to believe that purpose is served. It is not goal-based, and it can change from circumstance to circumstance. Okay, buckle up. I may say something that may rock your world a little bit. I believe that POTUS number 45 has served a purpose. I believe that he has lifted the skirts of Lady Liberty, and he has shown those isms and those dirty, rotten truths that are deeply ingrained still in the American culture. POTUS 45 has also given a voice to those who have felt that they didn't have a voice for whatever reason. Think about how many people voted for POTUS 45 in this election. He received a lot of votes, which speaks to his power and his influence. And when you have power and influence, you also have accountability, which, when demonstrated, will be indicative of character. Character matters. Again, emotions run high when you feel connected to someone. Think about a celebrity you may have met and how you felt. No judgment. Look and listen to a Trump supporter.
Let's play this clip of somebody who called into Rush Limbaugh, and just to get a sense of this relationship with their voters to Donald Trump. This is pretty impressive.
Hi, Rush. It's great to be here. I'm going to try to hold myself together, not get emotional here, but Trump and you are all we have left, Rush. We've spent our lives voting for these people because they're not them. And we just can't do it anymore. We're tired of being stabbed in the back, Rush. It's better to have an enemy that's in front of you than a friend that's behind you that's just going to stab you.
Look and listen to an Obama supporter.
We found some people who are very excited about your book coming out. Some of them, like, traveled to your inauguration in 2008. And we told them they don't know that we're involved with this at all. They don't know this is on television. I think they think it's through a bookstore. We asked them if they wanted to watch clips of you reading your new book. And they think these are pre-recorded clips, like an audio book that they'll be seeing. But instead, we'd like you to do it live and then kind of surprise them as you do it. Would you like to give this a try?
Good, let's do this.
All right, let's do it. All right.
I'm ready.
Let's start. This woman's name is Joyce Taylor. She's an auditor from Temple Hills, Maryland. Huge fan, saves magazine clippings about you, all that stuff. Here we go. She can't hear us. She doesn't know she's on.
Who's this?
Being the president takes a lot of hard work and sacrifice. But one of the most rewarding jobs was traveling these United States and meeting the great people that make up this country. From farmers in Iowa to auto workers in Detroit to retired auditors from Temple Hills, Maryland. The retired auditors are actually my favorite. They were always coming up to me and saying things like, "Oh my God, Barack, I love you. My name is Joyce Taylor." Joyce, was that a pretty good impression of you?
When you listen to the two previous clips, the caller into the Rush Limbaugh Show demonstrated how much anxiety, fear, and confusion, and even a sense of betrayal that half of this country still feels. The clip of Joyce's reaction to President Barack Obama was simply uplifting, and I watch it from time to time just to keep my spirits up, to see someone with that type of response. That's the other half of the country. It is time for all of us to find a way to work together to heal this country. If you say you love something, you want it to be the very best that it can be, even if it means stepping out of your own comfort zone. This is part 1 of a series that I'm doing on politics, power, and purpose. Thank you for joining me on Take 5 with Vinay 5. Hey, that's me. Stay tuned for part 2, where we examine the transitions between the various presidents and what they did as it pertains to politics, power, and purpose during their administration and after. Be blessed and stay safe.